Bonjour, I am Jacques Torres and welcome to Tuesday Tips. Banana cake, it cannot be more American than that. I actually love it because I have kids and we buy banana all the time and then we have to trash those banana. So I try to make some banana cake. I hate to trash things. A lot of time banana cake has oil and I like butter. As a French, I love butter. And this recipe contains some Greek yogurt. So what we have here, let me tell you the recipe. It's 150 grams of butter, but the butter is cooked on the stove until it becomes a little bit brown. It's called beurre noisette. And then I have 2 eggs, they are here, 125 grams of Greek yogurt, 150 grams of brown sugar. Brown sugar gives a little bit more flavor than white sugar. 2 tablespoons of white sugar just for sweetness, 200 grams of flour, 4 ripe banana, even more ripe than that, it's even better. Half teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We can mix all that, actually the sugar, that we can mix all that with the flour, baking powder, everything will go together. You can put some allspice in it, you know, a couple pinch of allspice or a little bit of cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon. I like my banana cake to be just like that. 50 grams of walnuts. If you love walnuts, I love walnuts. Pecan, you can add that to it. And then it's going to go in the oven for 50 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so what I want to do is start with those beautiful, nice banana. And I'm going to put them first into the mixer. So banana and sugar. That's going to help to make a puree with those bananas. So I use the paddle and I start mixing. And in no time, you're going to see that your banana turn into mush. That's what we want. Okay, I'm almost done with that. The next thing that we're going to add is actually the Greek yogurt. Careful your finger with those mixer. Don't get hurt. Okay. Make a mess. Voila. So we have brown sugar, we have the banana, we have the Greek yogurt. Eventually I'm going to add the egg, the butter, and we're going to end up with the dry ingredients. Look at that butter. You see I caramelized the bottom here. Beurre noisette has that kind of hazelnut flavor or nutty flavor. This is when the dry ingredients into the butter cook a little bit or caramelize a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put that into our mixer. Okay, good. And then now we're going to mix it a little bit. We add, let's put the walnuts here. Okay. And we're going to end up with the dry ingredients. How easy is that? So of course the flour is cake flour. You don't want any gluten, you don't want any elasticity there. Mix everything together. Using the paddle on the side of the mixer, you be careful that all the flour, everything is mixed well together. Give it a couple more spin into your stand mixer. And by the way, you can do that into a bowl, it's as easy. I'm just a little bit lazy. Voila. Last time I did that, I have a little bit of the mixture left over. So let's see. So you fill them to 2/3 to 3/4. It's a pretty heavy cake. So you can go pretty full here. Yes, I will have like a couple tablespoons left, almost nothing. I think that's good. Okay, that's good. The last thing that I want to do is using a paring knife and banana. You can cut. You can cut some banana longways, then quarter. Then put those quarters on top like that. That's just going to add a little flavor to it. You can even put some inside, some little pieces inside. It's always interesting when you eat it to find some little pieces of banana. Okay, here we go. And we're going to put them in the oven for about 40 minutes. Okay, so the cakes came out of the oven. I let them cool down in the kitchen at room temperature and mold them. But what I like to do is take a few slices of banana, you know, whatever you have. It's not really a recipe for that. And put it in the same amounts of water and sugar. So 200 grams of 7 ounces of sugar, 7 ounces of water, a little bit of banana in it, and then bring it to a boil and let it boil for a couple of minutes. We want that syrup to get the flavor of the banana. Now, if you have kids, don't use rum, but if you don't have kids, put a little bit of rum in that syrup. Rum is good with banana. Okay, so I have some good rum here. So I'm going to put that into the boiling syrup so we don't keep any alcohol in it, just the flavor. It's good. Bring it to a hard boil just to evaporate all the alcohol. Okay, then you just put that slowly over your cake. That makes your cake a lot better. I think it's typical to French. We love to put alcohol in our cake. Not always for the alcohol because we boil it, but at least for the flavor. That brings a, different flavor. And actually, what you can do is leave your cake into the mold. So when you put the syrup on top, then the mold don't allow the syrup to go away and then come back into the cake. So it's really moist. All it was 7 ounces of sugar, 7 ounces of water. Okay, I'll tell you, the first slice is always for me. Bon appétit, and I hope you're going to enjoy this recipe.